Tomorrow marks a huge moment for Social Security recipients, as a groundbreaking change could make a real difference in your bank account. If you've been feeling uncertain or confused about the future of your benefits, this is the update you don't want to miss. The Social Security Administration has just rolled out a major shift that could lead to a double payout of up to $3,600, and it's set to hit your bank accounts tomorrow. This isn't just another rumor or vague promise. It's a concrete, official adjustment that could bring substantial financial relief to many seniors across the country. But what exactly does this mean for you? Whether you're receiving Social Security benefits, Supplemental Security Income SSI, or SSDI, these changes are designed to provide you with more financial stability and peace of mind. The SSA has been making waves with this new payout structure, and it's crucial that you understand how it impacts you and your future payments. What's behind this sudden increase? Is it something temporary or a new normal? And most importantly, how can you make sure you're receiving every penny you're entitled to? This video will walk you through the biggest updates from the SSA and answer all the pressing questions about what's changing, why it's happening now, and how it directly affects your benefits. For many, tomorrow could be a turning point with an extra boost to the budget. Let's dive into the details and make sure you're prepared for what's coming next. Stay tuned, because we're breaking it all down. Now, let's take a deeper dive into what this means for you and why tomorrow's double payout is such a big deal. Many of you have probably heard about the changes to Social Security, but the truth is, these adjustments often come with questions. After all, navigating the world of Social Security, SSI, and SSDI can feel like a complex maze, with rules that sometimes change without much warning. So, if you've been wondering what's really going on with your benefits, let's break it down. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, has been working hard to ensure that beneficiaries aren't left struggling, especially in the wake of inflation and other economic challenges. Many of you have noticed the rising costs of everyday goods, from food to utilities, and that's why the government has decided to step in and provide more support. The double payout of $3,600 hitting bank accounts tomorrow is a direct response to these needs. And no, this isn't just a one-time thing. It's part of a broader, ongoing effort to adjust benefits to keep up with the times. What you're about to see tomorrow could be a major game changer for many, especially those who are living on a fixed income. If you've been dependent on your Social Security checks, SSI, or SSDI to get by, this new change could mean a breath of fresh air. It's not just about the increase in funds, it's about the timing. The double payout arriving in your account is designed to help offset those months when inflation might have made it harder to make ends meet. Now, you may have questions like, am I eligible for this? Or how do I know if I'll get the $3,600? Let's address those concerns head on. First, let's clarify who qualifies for these benefits. If you're already receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, there's a high chance that you'll see this payout in your bank account tomorrow. But, and this is important to note, not everyone will receive the full $3,600. The amount you'll get depends on various factors, including your current benefit level. For some, the payout might be slightly less, but for others, it could be right up to the $3,600 mark. This payout is calculated based on your current monthly benefits and adjusted to provide a double amount, helping you stretch your funds a little further. But here's where things get really interesting. This isn't just about paying a little extra to keep up with inflation. The SSA is trying to stabilize the financial situation of millions of Americans, particularly seniors and disabled individuals who are often living on a fixed income. By providing these boosts, they aim to prevent beneficiaries from falling behind when the cost of living rises unexpectedly. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for the future? Will these kinds of payouts be something we can expect regularly, or is this a one-time bonus? Well, the good news is that the SSA is actively working on making these increases a more permanent solution. While we can't say for certain whether these large payouts will be a monthly or quarterly thing, It's clear that the administration recognizes the need for more consistent support for seniors. This is part of a larger movement to adjust Social Security payments based on the real costs of living in today's world. As we look toward the future, it's important to keep track of any updates coming from the SSA. These payments could be adjusted further depending on factors like inflation rates, the national economy, and other key metrics that determine how benefits are calculated. So, while tomorrow's payout is a welcome relief, it's just the beginning of ongoing efforts to make sure Social Security keeps up with the times. For those of you wondering about the logistics of this payment, don't worry. Getting your money should be as easy as ever. The SSA has streamlined the process, so as long as your payment information is up to date, the funds should be deposited into your account automatically. If you're unsure whether your details are correct, it's always a good idea to check with the SSA to make sure everything is in order. Keeping your contact information and payment method current ensures that you won't miss out on this new payout or any future ones. This change could not come at a better time. If you've been finding it difficult to make ends meet, this payout could give you the breathing room you need to pay off bills, handle medical expenses, or just take care of other daily necessities. It's a step toward reducing the financial stress that many seniors face, and it's a recognition that the cost of living for older Americans is higher than ever. And while some of you might be skeptical, thinking, this sounds too good to be true, the truth is, the SSA has been making these kinds of adjustments for a while. They've gradually been increasing benefits to align more closely with the true cost of living, though it may not always be as publicized. However, this new payout is a larger, more visible shift, and that's why it's getting so much attention. So, it's not a fluke or a temporary fix. This is a strategic effort to ensure your benefits are enough to cover the rising costs of daily life. For anyone who has been struggling with medical bills, housing costs, or simply keeping up with inflation, tomorrow could feel like a much-needed financial lifeline. Just imagine, with an extra $3,600 in your account, you might finally have the peace of mind you deserve. Whether you decide to use it for essentials or put it aside for future needs, that added financial cushion is a huge relief. Now, let's talk about the long-term effects. Will these kinds of payouts continue to grow? While we don't have all the details yet, it's clear that the SSA is responding to public pressure for larger, more consistent increases. Given the rising cost of living in the United States, the expectation is that more substantial changes are coming. The goal is not just to keep up with inflation, but to give seniors and disabled individuals the financial support they need to thrive, not just survive. In conclusion, tomorrow's $3,600 double payout is more than just a financial boost. It's a signal that the SSA is listening to the needs of seniors and working to address them in real, tangible ways. It's a sign that the government understands how tough it can be to live on a fixed income, and they're stepping up to help. While we don't know exactly what the future holds, we can be optimistic that this is just the beginning of a positive shift in Social Security benefits. So, make sure to check your account tomorrow and take full advantage of the payout. Whether you're using it to cover essential expenses or just giving yourself a little extra financial breathing room, this change is here to help you. Stay informed, stay connected with the SSA, and make sure you're getting all the benefits you're entitled to. And as always, stay tuned for more updates as we continue to track these changes together.